I manage a house where every tenant disappears after 1 month, part 3. They signed right away. My hands were shaking when I handed over the paper. The next day was supposed to be their move-in. I went home and couldn't sleep, tossed and turned, thinking I might be helping some crime happen. Around 1 a.m., I gave up and drove back to the house. I needed to check everything with my own eyes. I searched every corner, bedrooms, closets, everything. Nothing. But I'd seen 3 moving trucks unload here. Not a single mark on the floor. Impossible. I stepped onto the porch, resigned that I'd never figure it out. Sat on one of those big wooden chairs thinking what I might have missed. That's when I saw it. Something shiny stuck in a crack in the chair. I pulled it out. It was a piercing, probably from the last tenant. On the needle was a small red stain. Blood. I reached into the crack again, feeling around, and touched something soft. I pulled it out. It was an ear, darkened, rotten, with a torn hole where the piercing had been ripped out. I decided to push the chair to see what was underneath it, and with a lot of effort I managed to move it a foot to the side. On the wooden floor there was a symbol I couldn't recognize. Circles and shapes carved into the boards right under where the chair had been, like some sort of ritual. There were more traces of blood there. I froze, staring at it, heart pounding. What snapped me out of it was a laugh that came out of nowhere. A woman's laugh, echoing from the darkness of the forest. It started low and distant, but quickly grew louder, hysterical. Then more laughter followed, all of them female, all coming closer, aimed at me. It was like a whole crowd was hiding in those woods. The sound grew louder and louder, until my instincts took over. I bolted to my car, started it up, and sped down the road. The next day I called the couple and told them the deal was off. Made up some excuse. They weren't happy, but I didn't care. Soon after, the owner called me again. I didn't pick up, and blocked her number. But the calls kept coming, from all sorts of different numbers. I answered one, and it was her voice, angry. "You broke our pact. The rent will be collected at the end of the month." She kept repeating it, and I hung up every time. I went to the police. They went to the property, found nothing, then came back pissed because I had wasted their time. There were no ears, no marks, no nothing. Today is the 23rd, and next week the month ends. I keep wondering if I did the right thing, if maybe I should have just carried on with that commission. Every day that passes, I feel the panic building. My phone is always turned off, and I've rented a room in a roadside hotel outside the state. But even here, every night I dream of that laugh.